Alrighty, fellas, how are we doing today? Yo, what's up? My name is Patrouski. Welcome back to the PokeMMO stream recap, your daily source of tips, tricks, information, discussion, communication, conversation, all that jazz. What's happening every single day inside the PokeMMO community. First things first, one of the best catch events that could get scheduled just got scheduled recently in PokeMMO. It's literally a catch event that could save you a 1,000-hour hunt, not being over dramatic. It's one of the most, maybe the most single encounter shiny hunted spot in PokeMMO. You could now just get that shiny via a catch event. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the catch events. I love covering these. If you don't know, there's about 3 catch events every single week within PokeMMO. There's a catch event today we'll be doing on stream. These are really easy ways to win free reward points, free shiny Pokemon, free competitive Pokemon. And also, they're a lot of fun. Catch events are a lot of fun, in my opinion. Let's jump into it. First things first, we have the Chatot catch event. This is today, so I'm not going to go over the details because, unfortunately, if you're watching the recap, you've missed it. My apologies, but we have one coming up for you tomorrow, as well as, or today, for the recap, today, as well as, once again, that really cool one coming up. This one is coming up today at 3 p.m. ET in 2 hours as of the current time. There's a shiny Chatot up for grabs today. Shiny Chatot with 1,000 RP that could be game-changing for certain Iron Man accounts out there. Next up, the Barboach catch event, the Wizcash catch event, coming up on the 25th of January tomorrow. Oh, actually, I keep forgetting. No. Excuse me, stream recap, fellas. I'm so sorry. You're missing out on both of these. I forgot. There's 2 catch events today. I keep forgetting this one says 25th, but it's actually on the 24th if you're in most time zones. So this one is tonight at 7 p.m. There's a catch event today at 3 p.m. then at 7 p.m. Really strange. You don't see that a whole lot. But I respect them experimenting and doing different time zones. This is at Route 114 in Hoenn. You catch Barboach. Nature bonuses are on screen. And then there is the prize up for grabs. A Wizcash level 100, 6x31 potentially, and 1,000 RP. Now, here's the catch event we're all waiting for. The big one, the legendary one. A Ditto catch event is probably the best catch event you can see for the game. It's really good for the economy. This one's the best catch event in terms of, like, if you're a shiny hunter. If you're a shiny hunter, this is about the rarest kind of shiny they'll give out. There is a shiny Shroomish up for grabs with this catch event. If you don't know, this is a 10-phase single encounter shiny hunt. This is literally a 1,000-hour shiny hunt on average. You could just skip it. You could get it done in 1 hour, okay? Also, just catching them while you're shunting, right? So this event, this very, very big, important event, is on Sunday, the 1st of February at 3 p.m. ET in Petalburg Woods, Hoenn. You don't have to be on Channel 1. Petalburg Woods, Hoenn, aka Petalburg Jail. You have 1 hour to catch Shroomish for +10 species bonus, Slackoth for +3, Trico for neutral, Pokeyen for -10, and Zigzagoon for -10. I would not recommend. I'll give you specific details because this event is so important. Number one, I did just put out a guide recently called How to Prepare for Catch Events in PokeMMO, and it covers a lot of how things have changed, the quick ball and nest ball strategies of 2026 and late 2025. So things have upgraded and changed in catch events. I did just put out a new guide very recently if you're interested in raising your win percentages, which this is a good event to be, worth doing. I would not use lures in this event. Just don't catch Tricos. I know it's a 0 thing. I think it's a waste of time. Trico's catch rate is so difficult. You'll most likely have to soak and spore it. If your goal is to win, I don't recommend catching Tricos. I don't recommend popping lures in this catch event, but I could be mistaken, right? I would recommend using an adamant synchronized Pokemon and then nest balling and quick balling. I have to calculate specifically. I know that you can quick ball Shroomish in Petalburg Woods. I'm not sure if you can nest ball it. You probably can. They're all really low level, so I think you definitely can, but I could be wrong. I haven't calculated it yet. But I'm guessing that the best strategy is just going to be adamant synchronized Pokemon, single encounter, and then nest ball all Shroomishes, Slackoths, Pooches, and Zigzagoons. If you only care about going for first place, you can skip Pooches and Zigs. I'm a big fan of catching the -10s like this because going for 4th place is very relevant. It's up to you, obviously. If you don't care about 4th place, if you don't care about 250 RP, you can just skip these. Totally valid. This is a big, very competitive catch event. The prize is, to be fair, it is 500 RP for 4th place, which is a big difference versus 250, right? Big catch event. Shiny Shroomish up for grabs. Not only a shiny Shroomish, but like a 3x31 plus 3x28. I would definitely go 31 attack, 31 speed, probably 31 HP, and then 28 in all the other stats. Your choice of 2 moves. Get any egg moves Make sure if you win to get any egg moves you may need on this Pokemon, you could always heart scale or reteach things like Spore. The only egg move that Breadlum has is Wake Up Slap, which thankfully is not very relevant, so you probably don't need anything super specific on this Pokemon, but it's always good to remember to get those egg moves on while you can on a Giftmon like this. But this is a big catch event. Will be very competitive. I'm sure a lot of people will show up. Keep an eye out for that. That's what's on February 1st. That's coming up in about a week or so. All right, let's move on to the community showcase. What are the PokeMMO players up to? If you want to be featured in the achievement showcase, it's really easy. In my Discord, under the Is Patrouski Live section, there is an achievement showcase Discord chat. Just post your achievements there. It's just a fun way for me to show off some really cool players. You know, the salt of the earth, the real grinders, the PokeMMO players who are putting in the effort, putting in the work, and are doing cool stuff. Also, it's a cool way for players who... I think the most common question in PokeMMO is, what should I do today? You know, it's a big thing in old school RuneScape. You see people log in and they bank stand and they're like, oh, I don't know what to do. I could go do Slayer, I could go do mining, but I can't decide, right? And PokeMMO, you see a lot of the same, like, you know, log, what should I do today? I think the achievement showcase is a cool way to figure out, get some inspiration for some goals, get some inspiration, some ideas. If you're struggling with that question, which a lot of people struggle with, you know, what should I do today? What are my goals in PokeMMO? I do have a video called 63 things to do in PokeMMO, or 63 goals in PokeMMO. It's kind of a, you know, one of my favorite videos that I've ever made. I'm not proud of every video I make, but I'm very proud of that video because it answers such an important question. But anyways, let's jump into the actual, you know, achievement showcase. First things first, shout out to this newer player who did their first ever 6x31 breed. They said that they were inspired by the Iron Man series, and they went out and they caught every single Pokemon self-caught on a main, not even on an Armor, for the fun of it, to feel that extra special accomplishment. And that probably helps you learn. Like, having to go catch all the mons for your first breed like that probably teaches you so much, man. And breeding, dude, breeding, it's once you learn it, you're like, oh yeah, of course, it's stuff on to breed, whatever. Learning breeding is so hard in PokeMMO. For me, it was one of the most, I think learning breeding is one of the most off-putting things for new players. It was really off-putting for me when when breeding got changed back in the day, you know? So it's a really cool thing to see someone do their first breed like this, especially self-caught. This is a lot of fucking effort, and trying to really force yourself, lock in to learn. So congratulations to Kin on the 6x31 Deano. They did say it came out bashful nature, so the nature needs to be, it'll be rebred in the future, but it's a really good step in the learning process of PokeMMO, man. Congratulations, gamer. Next up, Atlantis casually drops. Oh yeah, this is my first shiny, by the way. If I read it correct, I like double checked. People are getting, dude, I have to remind you guys, the stuff that I showcase is often it's like what goes viral on like TikTok or whatever. It's the point, it goes viral because it's super rare. This is the 0.001% stuff happening in PokeMMO. Don't see this and try, it's really hard, but try your best. Don't look at all the crazy achievement showcase every day and think, oh man, I'm not doing this, I must suck at the game. No. This is just hyper crazy rare stuff. That's why it gets featured. That's why it goes, you know, viral, yada yada yada, right? This is Atlantis, his first ever shiny in PokeMMO, a 2x31 single encounter secret shiny Cascoon. Like, it's just insane, man. It's crazy, and it also is a testament. I would say when we see crazy stuff like this happening, in my opinion, it's a big testament to how many people are playing the game. The more people that are playing the game, the more crazy stuff like this you end up seeing. And then next up, Carmen also got their first shiny. Really, dude, long shunt for their first shiny. 60,000 encounters, which is a really tough shunt for your first shiny. Almost, it seems like a lot of single encounters. They got this while legendary hunting. Single encounter legendary hunting. They got themselves a shiny Vulpix. Congratulations, Carmen. And they asked, what should I do with this? Should I try to repair it and breed it up and make it usable? Or should I just keep it as a trophy? And it's really, the boring answer is up to you. I think Vulpix is a Pokemon that if you can, it's going to cost a fair bit of Pokeyen, probably 5 to 8 mil would be you could do it for less if you get good deals, or like get like a good breed. Like, Ninetales is a really usable raid Pokemon, and you don't need that crazy of stats. If you could do a breed where you get the special attack to 25 plus and like Everstone a modest nature onto it, or like a modest mild rash, either 3 of those, I think this could be like ready to go for raids. You'd have to use a prismatic pearl. We'll use 3 prismatic pearls to transfer, I believe, hidden ability to a shiny, which is about 1 million Pokeyen. But the breeder's gonna be more expensive. But like, if you can keep that speed 20 plus, try to keep the defenses if you can. But you know, you want to keep this 30. Don't lose the 31 defense ideally on a shiny breed, right? But if you can Everstone a special attack nature and like high roll that Spatak, this could be done in like 1 breed or like 2 breeds max. It could be really, really close to a raid ready Ninetales. Like, you're not that, like, you don't need that much, thankfully. So if you can afford it, if you really like Ninetales, if you want to keep it of all picks, nothing wrong with keeping it as a trophy. I would say 90% of shinies that I catch, I just keep in my PC as a trophy, and it's all about for me, the journey, not the destination. I don't care enough about the shiny as much as I do the fun journey and overcoming the grind to get there, right? But congratulations, Carmen. Great first shiny on the legendary shunts. Great way to get a shiny too. Like, I think legendary shunts get a lot of people into shiny hunting in Pokemon, or into grinding in general. It's a good entryway. Next up, Raph. I love the I was inspired by Untoad's journey. I think this is so fucking wholesome. I think giving credit to, I always try to give credit to where credit's due, and like acknowledge we're able to stand on the shoulders of giants, right? I was inspired to make PokeMMO YouTube content due to people like Royded Ewok and his Jimmy Run guide, his first Jimmy Run, one of the first ever on YouTube back in the day. People like Best Friends, you know, Roy Rogers News, people like MT Birchfield. Like, I wouldn't be here without people like that, you know. And it's really, really important to draw credit where credit's due. And for Raph to be like, I was inspired by Untoads, and he got 60 OT shinies after 14 months. What do you mean 60 OTs after 14 months? What is happening? What are they feeding the new PokeMMO players, dude? It's so crazy. What are they feeding them? It's fucking insane. It's unbelievable. Look at this, guys. Also, look at, let's not just, what's crazier is like, it's not just Times 5 hordes. There's a shiny Rampardos in the top left up there. You know, there's a secret shiny Breloom in the top middle-ish section. Bro, what is happening? PokeMMO players have gotten so good. It is so impressive. It's so beautiful. There's more, people are taking the game more seriously. They're putting more love and energy into it. It's a crazy thing to see, man. I know it's Unk status, it's boomer, but I have to remind you guys, just 4 to 5 years ago, shiny hunting was not really seen as an endgame activity for most people. It was like, I think 5 years ago, 1% of the game shiny hunted. Like, maybe that's extreme, but like, it was the point, it's a very small number. Very, like maybe 3%. Like, a very, very, very small number of people shiny hunted. And I feel like shiny hunting now is acknowledged as one of the most popular endgame activities. I always say, back in, when I started shiny back in 2013 to 2015, you literally got laughed at for shiny hunting. Because back then it was only single encounters. The way you would EV train and XP train was just single encountering and like killing a Pokemon. So they were like, why would you ever shiny hunt when you could just EV your XP train? And I was like, well, you get a few more encounters per hour. And people didn't get it. It was like, it's so rare. The odds are so low, you know, why even try to shiny hunt back in 2013 to 20? That was like the mental back then, right? Which I even understand, but it's crazy how things have changed to where now it's like one of the most popular endgame methods or endgame players. Next up, Dammers. Been playing PokeMMO for a while with his girlfriend, he mentioned. He has like 10 or so shiny OTs, but this one really stood out to me personally. Dammers got himself a Safari shiny Jigglypuff. Secret shiny Safari Jigglypuff at 78 encounters. It's crazy. It's craziness. If you spend all day just viewing other people's shinies, it's literally like, it breaks your brain. It's crazy what people are doing, man. The fact that he caught this in the Safari Zone, insane, man. Congratulations. And then next up, we got to end it on a banger. I talked about this guy's shiny Matang in the last stream recap. He got a swarm shiny Matang at 692 encounters dry, but that was only 1/5 of the story. Because AKA Frozen was able to get 5 shinies in 80 hours. A shiny Gabite at like 24,000 encounters. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. One sec. I have to zoom in so I can see, so even I can see. Shiny Gabite at 34,000 encounters. A shiny Drudagon, great shiny, at 3,200 encounters. Matang, a Swarm Matang at 692 encounters. A Woobat at 13,000 encounters. Then another Woobat at almost 8,000 encounters. Insane amount of encounters in that amount of time. So that, like, he's just grinding. It's not just, you know, luck, but also an insane accomplishment and an insane achievement, and one of those parts of your shunting journey that you'll always look back at and remember and be like, damn, I can't believe that happened. It's just really cool to see stuff like that. 5 shinies in a little over 3 days. So crazy, man. Congrats to aka Frozen. All right, that's our stream recap intro. Like the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe for daily content. I appreciate it. Follow me on Twitch for streams like this live. I'm gonna jump into my own gameplay for the day. We have a gym run to do. We have some Pokeyen to save for the upcoming Lunar New Year event. Make sure to save your Pokeyen. The Lunar New Year event is coming up, guys, in less than a month now, 3 weeks or so now. And we have a catch event to do today. A lot to do. Let's jump into it. Wait, this is a strange story. Talking about advertising, yesterday I saw a TikTok ad about an Android Pokemon game, and the gameplay was yours, Pat, on the Iron Man game mode. The game they were advertising wasn't even PokeMMO. Huh. What a strange. I'm not too... I appreciate you bringing it to my attention. Is it dumb to say I'm not too worried about something like that? I don't know, man. That's weird. What a strange world we live in. It's a little strange, but I don't know. That's... Huh. Peculiar. At the end of the day, as long as it's not like a harmful game, I don't know. That's weird. That's strange. Thank you for bringing my attention. I appreciate it. But yeah, what a strange. I'm just kind of in shock. What a weird situation. I'd love to see the ad. Yeah, send the ad. It's probably hard to find. That's weird. Why use my gameplay, my footage? That shit is unedited, and it can't be that good of an ad. Like using my gameplay to advertise your game. There's no shot it's that exciting. There's no way it's that good, you know? Dude, can I take a sec to glaze shiny hunters like this? Thank you, Miss, for the pigeon. He's gonna poop on my head. Is that what's gonna happen? What's he doing? Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. Perfect. Nice shot. Okay, nice aim. I want to glaze shiny hunters like this, man. This is Fora. Dude, look at this. Do you know how hard it is to stick to rare shunts this consistently? This is a true grinder. You see, okay, 16 OT shinies. That's pretty good. But how many of these are rares? Absol, right? That's 1. Excadrill, Egg, that's 2. Sceptile, that's 3. Bastiodon, Matang, Empoleon, right? Rotom, Swampert, that's, what is that, 8? Half of Fora's shinies are rares. And then you could even argue like Carvana is like kind of in that range as well, because it's a fishing, you know, shunt. Like, that's to have this many rare, like this, you see 16 OT shinies, but these 16 OTs are equivalent to like 70 or like 50 to 70 time swipe horde shinies. It's like a crazy image to just process. Just this kind of shunter is so fucking impressive to me. I didn't realize that soak doesn't make the water type for the ball synergy for the netball. So fun fact, I would love to do a video on the history of netball. Actually, it used to. They made a change to where you used to be able to soak and then netball Pokemon. It would get that boost or whatever. It was so strong they had to nerf it. Like netball at one point was the most busted Pokeball in PokeMMO because of that. The strat to catch every single Pokemon became soak, false swipe, spore, netball. Which is really boring. Like, I think a beautiful part of the Pokemon metagame is the ball metagame is really diverse. Like, if you're catching alphas, like sometimes you dream ball, sometimes you timer ball, depending on the turns, right? If you're doing a catch event, like today we used quick balls, we used ultra balls, we used dream balls, we used 3 different catch events, and that's like we used 3 different Pokeballs today in a catch event, and that's like a less diverse catch event. Like, it's really important to think, I'm trying to catch this Pokemon, what ball should I use? I think rewarding players for that engaging gameplay is way better than just always doing the same thing every single time. Anyways, fellas, I know a bit of a shorter stream today, but a Saturday fun stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like it if you did, dislike if not. Subscribe for daily Pokemon videos every single day. I do upload every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams that usually Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below if you're interested in that. If you want to go above and beyond and support the content, it does. I do appreciate it a lot. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, you guys know the drill. Have a great weekend. Have fun. Play PokeMMO. I will see you guys Monday. But for now, peace, Arena. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here. I wanted to take this second to say thank you so much for watching the entire video. It is thanks to people like you I'm able to make the content that I do, as well as everybody whose name is listed here. That's it for me. Have a fantastic day.